We're getting ready for second half kickoff. Newton North on the kick. 5, sends it ahead. Manuel off his head. Bounces toward the sideline. Ben Kaplan keeps it in. Back toward the middle of the field. That's 2 on the ball. 2 sends it back to 3. 3 to 42. 42 sends it back to the goalie. New goalie in the game, number 0. That's Eric that's pressing. 2 to the side. And it's going to deflect out of bounds. We're throwing for Brookline, right at midfield. We are 30 seconds into the second half, 1-1. Manuel down the side, gets headed by number 2. And it hits the Newton North player, goes out of bounds. Ben Kaplan on the throw. Ben down the left side. He tried to hit Matt, and it goes out of bounds again. Another throw-in for Brookline. Third throw-in. It's going to be Ben Kaplan. He tried to hit Jock. It got headed out of bounds. That's number 2. That's Jock setting up for the throw. We're 1:15 into the second half. There's 1-1. Jock throws it toward the top of the box. That gets headed. Gets cleared by the Newton North player. That's number 8 that clears it to the middle of the field. Isaac steps up. Isaac off his left foot. Sends it back in. And it gets headed out of bounds by number 20. Jacques on the throw, this time from the right side. Jacques got Matt. He's got Eric in the box. He throws it toward the top of the box, toward Eric. Eric off his head, toward the back post. Goalie collects it for Newton North. We're 2 minutes into the second half. It's 1-1. 42 has it. 42 down the left side to number 8. 8 off his head. Ben Sander off his left foot. That's Matt that came back. Matt came back. That's Mark. Mark, 99 plays it away. Players down on the ground for Newton North. 99 to the side. He shoots. And it's a goal. Number 99. He scores 2:20 into the second half. It's 2-1 Newton North. Into the second half. It's 2-1 Newton North.
These are good wings.
Matt's standing over the ball for the kickoff. He gets it to Ben Sander. Ben sends it down the left side. It bounces over 2 out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Newton North. Number 2 on the throw. He throws it down the right side. Over 99. That was over, I think that was Jacob. That's Matt tried to play him off the ball. They go up the right side toward the sideline. That's Manuel's side. He tries to cut it back. Gets hit by Mark. And they clear it. Manuel clears it over the Newton North bench. Throw-in for Newton North. Number 2 is going to take it right in front of the North bench. They throw it down the right side. That's Manuel to Ben Kaplan. Ben Kaplan to the right. He goes to the right side of the field to Jacques. Jacques tries to turn it back. He tries to cut through. 42 sends it back to the goalie. Goalie sends it out to the middle of the field to 5 has it. 5 down the wing to 8. It's going to go just wide. Ben Sander on the throw. Ben to Jacob. Jacob to himself. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be thrown for Newton North. 20 on the throw for Newton North. He throws in the middle of the field. 17 by himself. 5 cuts it to the other side of the field. Bounces over Matt's head. 99 brings it down. 99 chips it to the right. That's Mark steps in. Mark back over his head. That's Brendan under it. Brendan heads it forward 8 cuts it off. That's Jacob cuts it off. Brendan tries to block it. 8 on his left foot. He shoots. It's going to be over the top.
Better than Brendan blocking that kick in?
It's going to be a goal kick for Brookline. We are 4:10 into the second half. It's 2-1 Newton North. They go out to the left side to Manuel in front of the Newton North bench. He goes up the side to, that's Eric. Eric sends it back, it's cut off. 99 to the side. They send it to 16, gets blocked. 5 has it in the center circle. 5 to the left side, and it goes out of bounds. He's offended by the ref. Ben Sander down the right side. He throws it into Jacques. Oh, he almost kicked him. Jacques to his left. Jacques over the 40. Jacques steps over it. Jacques cuts it. He chips it back to the other side. Gets headed back. That's Matt on the ball. They head it to the sideline. Number 8 has it. 8 sends it back to 20. 20 on his left foot sends it out. Brendan under it. Brendan off his head. Tried to hit Jacques. Matt tried to get to it. It goes to the middle of the field. That's Brendan on it. Brendan sends it back to Mark. Mark 17's pursuing. Mark puts it down the middle of the field. Gets taken away by 19. 19 down the middle of the field. Brendan has it. Brendan, they call a foul on Eric. Free kick for Newton North at the 42-yard line. 5:20 into the second half. 2-1 Newton North. Left-footed free kick down the right side. Manuel off his head. He tried to find Jacob. Jacob off his chest. He tries to go to the side to Jacques. 5's going to get to it for Newton North. That's Isaac off his head. 5 off his head. That's Ben Sander off his head.
Oh, Alex.
16 tried to get it back to the middle field. Matt poked it away to Mark. Mark pokes it to Brendan. Brendan, 19 gets around it. Brendan comes back to Matt. Matt to his left. Matt down the left side. He gets sandwiched and he gets pushed. That's a foul on 99. I think he's taking a card out. He's coming out of the game. So that was a yellow card on 99. He was a goal scorer.
Come on, Brookline, let's go!
John Shore?
6:30 gone in the second half. It's 2-1 Newton North. Free kick for Manuel at the 42. He goes down the left side. Eric tried to get to it, got cut off. Jacob comes away with it. Jacob's got Brendan with him. Brendan has it. Brendan turns. He finds Ben Sander on the right. Ben looks up. Ben dragging his right foot. Ben to the middle to Jacob. Jacob being held. Jacob spins. Jacob's got Manuel on the other side of the field. He sends it to Mark. Mark sends it to the middle of the field. He tried to find Jacques. Got chested down by 42. 42 in the air. That's Jacob and Ben Sander. It's behind them. Brendan's going to come away with it. Brendan back to Isaac. Isaac plays it on his left foot. Isaac to Mark.
Go Tigers!
17 is chasing it. Mark to his left. Mark back to the middle of the field. He goes down the left side. He's trying to find Eric. It goes out of bounds. We're 7:20 into the second half. It's 2-1 Newton North. 2 on the throw for Newton North. He throws it down the right side. Gets headed down. That's Matt on the ball. Matt over the 40. Matt shoots, and it's going to be wide. It's going to be a goal kick for Newton North. We're just about 8 minutes into the second half. It's 2-1 Newton North. Goalie to the right side. That's Manuel to Jacob. Jacob turns to his right. Jacob on his right foot. Jacob to the right. 2 people on him. Jacob to Jacques. Jacques cuts back. Jack cuts it back. 10 puts it away. This is going to be a throw-in. Jacques off the side of his hand. 42, and that was Mark that came up. It's in the middle of the field. Brendan on his right foot. Brendan turns to his left. Brendan sends it back to Manuel. Manuel on his left foot. Manuel chips it toward the top of the box. It's headed down. Brendan on it. Brendan on his right foot. He goes to his left. He sends it to Ben Kaplan. Ben Kaplan chips it with his right foot. It gets headed, and it's going to be a corner. It's going to be a corner for Brookline. We're just about 9 minutes into the second half. It's 2-1 Newton. Jacques going to take the corner. Brookline has 4 people in the box. Matt's on the backside. And they go to the backside. Matt, it got headed by Mark. It got headed by Ben Kaplan. It's in the box. It's going toward the goal. They clear it out. That's Jacob on the ball. Jacob to the right to Jacques. It's cut up by number 8. It's going to go out of bounds. Out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Brookline. Ben Sander on the throw. He throws it toward Jacob. Jacob off his head to Jacques. Jacques brings it down with his left foot. Jacques, 3 players on him. Gets taken away. Jacques pokes it away to Brendan. Brendan turns to his left. Brendan cuts it back to Jacques. Jacques back to Brendan. Brendan turns. He gets run over by 10. 10's coming up the field. 10 over midfield. 10 to the side. He's trying to hit the runner. That's Manuel going to shield it. No, Manuel plays it out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Newton North. We're 10 minutes into the second half. It's 2-1 Newton. Number 2 on the throw for Newton North. He throws it short to 13, back to 2. It's going to go out of bounds. Throw-in for Brookline. They go down the left side. They're trying to hit Eric off the player's chest. That's 10 on the ball. Brendan pokes it away. They get it back in. Isaac on his left foot. He clears it toward the sideline. 3 comes back. Oh, it's 2. 2 to the, sends it to the middle of the field. It's 5. 8 on this side. He shoots it. It's going to go over the top.
Go Tigers! Go Tigers!
It's going to be a goal kick for Brookline. We're 11 minutes into the second half.
Let's go, Van! Go
It's the midfield that hit 5 for Newton North. 13 has it down the wing. 13 in front of the Newton North bench. It goes down the wing. Manuel tried to play it off the player. 17. Mark plays it up the left side. Eric turns. Eric over midfield. Eric down the left side, and it's just beyond who's in the game. Ben Kaplan went out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Newton North. We're 11:40 into the second half. 2-1 Newton.
All you, Marty! Yeah, it's good, it's good.
It's down the right side. It's flicked up the side. Jacob has it. Jacob tried to tow it ahead to Matt. Matt turns. He sends it to Manuel. Manuel gets blocked out of bounds. Throwing for Brookline right in front of the Brookline bench. Ben Kaplan's going to take the throw. Ben Kaplan down the side. He's trying to find Jacques. Jacques to the left corner. Jacques crosses it. It goes right through the goal mouth. Comes out the other side. Brendan's on this side. Brendan number 8. Brendan to the corner. Brendan to number 8. Brendan comes away with it. Brendan on the sideline. He chips to the box. It's headed by Eric and it's caught by the goalie. Brendan on a nice run. Found Eric in front. Goalie boots it high in the air toward midfield. It bounces. It hit Manuel in the foot. 13. I think it went out of bounds. Yeah, that went for Brookline. With 13 minutes into the second half, it's 2-1 Newton. Brendan's going to take the throw. Brendan down the left side. He finds Jacques. Wait, that's Eric. Sorry. That's 2 comes away with it. Comes down the side. That's Mark that poked it away. Mark to Eric. Eric sends it to Ben. Ben tried to find Eric. Eric has it. Eric to his right. Gets to one defender. That's Jacob on the ball. Jacob on his right foot. Jacob gets played away. That should be a foul. 8 on this side. He pokes it to middle field to 17. 17 toward the side. Good. Isaac on the ball. Isaac on his left foot. Isaac to Mark. Mark turns. He's on his right foot. Mark sends it down the right side. He's trying to find Eric. Eric brings it down with his right foot. Gets cut up. That's Jacques. Nice pass to Eric. Eric to his left. He's trying to find Ben Kaplan. He tried to find Matt. It got cut off by number 3. That's Mark off the side of his head to the side. 17 ahead. Ben Sander has it. Ben Sander to the side to Jacob. Jacob turns. Jacob going. Jacob comes away with it. Jacob to Brendan. Brendan over midfield. Brendan to Jacob. Back to Brendan. Brendan to the side to Manuel. Manuel in front of the Brookline bench. Manuel crosses in front. Tried to get it to Eric. Got cut off. That's Ben Kaplan. Ben Kaplan on the ground to Matt. That's Jacob on the ball. Jacob shoots in front. It gets cut off by 42. 42 clears it. That's Mark off his feet to Ben Sander. Ben Sander to Brendan. Brendan turns. Brendan looks up. Brendan sends it back to Ben Sander at midfield. Ben through the legs to Matt. Matt's got Brendan behind him. Brendan's got one behind him. He loses it to 8. He sends it back to 5. 5 up the field. They're trying to split the defense. Zach is going to come out. Zach gets to the ball. There's no pressure.
He's big. He's hairy. He's not that scary. People, people, people.
We're 15 minutes into the second half. It's 2-1 Newton. Zach off the side of his foot to midfield. Hits 5 in the head for Newton South. He's bouncing. That's Jock. Jock off his chest. Jock brings it down. Hits 42. They say it's off Jock. Subs are coming in. Luca's coming in for Brendan, and Dimitri is coming in for Eric. We're 15:30 into the second half. It's 2-1 Newton. 20 on the throw. Ben Sander off his head out of bounds. Throw in for Newton North. 20 to 4. He gets it ahead to. That's Mark. Puts it out of bounds.
I do have one for that.
We're 16 minutes into the second half. It's 2-1. 20 on throws to the side to 11. 11 turns back to the middle of the field to 5. 5 has it. 5 to the side to 11. 11 fake the back heel back to 5. 5 to his left. Gets cut away by Ben Sander. Ben tried to get it to 11. Didn't get there. 11 comes down the left. Matt, Ben, Isaac are defending. That's not a foul. Isaac clears it. It bounces. Dimitri's under it. 3 pushed him. It's a push. 7 to the side. That's Dimitri. Dimitri to the right. Got hit by 20 out of bounds. Dimitri's getting hammered. No call. That was Jacques to over Ben Kaplan's head. That's Matt on it. Ben Kaplan has it. Jacob is going to set up. That's 13 on the side in front of the Brookline bench. That's it by Manuel. Gets cleared by Luca out of bounds. He cleared it off his foot, but no call.
He has great ball control for cricket.
Throw in for Newton North, right at midfield. They throw it down the right side, and that's Luca that cleared it out of bounds into the Newton North bench. They throw it down the right side again. 4 is going after it. 4 turns. That's Mark that body him, and there's another throw for Newton North.
We should go teach him a lesson, Dr.
They throw it toward the top of the box. Comes out. They cross it. Zach's going to catch it at the near post.
Honestly, just
18 minutes into the second half. It's 2-1 Newton. Zach boots it in the air. It's over midfield. Dimitri's under it. He got pushed. 3 in the air. That's Jacob off his head. Dimitri off his head to the side. 20 off his head. Dimitri's going to get to it. Dimitri off to Jacques. Jacques on his left foot. Jacques turns. Jacques turns to his left. He's got Ben Kaplan on that side. Ben back to Jacques. Jacques, 3 players on him. It gets cleared. It gets poked away. 4 has it. 4 for Newton down to the side. They got to attack the ball. 4 sends it back. That's 10. Gets played away by Luca. That's Jacob up the side, past the Newton, past the Brookline bench. There's no call. Mark on the ground. 5 to the side. Mark has it. Mark clears it to his right. Dimitri tries to find Jacques. 5 brings it down. 5 sends it back to 3. 3 chips it toward the sideline, and it bounces, still in bounds. 10 has it. 10 got hit by Jacob, got hit, and they call a foul. Foul on number 10. It's going to be a free kick for Brookline. It's going to be at the 40-yard line. Ben Sanders is going to take it. It's right in front of the Brookline bench. 19:30 into the second half. It's 2-1 Newton.
Come on, Tigers!
Ben to the top of the box. It goes over and through the goal mouth. It gets blocked by Dimitri. It's still in bounds. Dimitri on his chest. It got poked out by 20. It should be a corner. Corner for Brookline. It's going to be Jacques on the corner. Subs are going to come in for Brookline if they can. Yep. Brendan is coming in. Jacob is coming out. Brendan came in for Jacob, and Jacques on the corner to the back post. It gets headed back. That's Brendan on the shot. Gets blocked in front. It gets cleared toward midfield. Manuel sends it back to Isaac. Isaac on his right foot sends it up the field. That's 3 off his head. That's Mark to the left. He's onside. That's Eric making a run, but the goalie comes out. We've got 19 minutes left in the second half. It's 2-1 Newton. Goalie over midfield to 4. 4 to his right. 4 to the right side to 13. Got cut up by Manuel. Manuel down the side got hit by 10. That's 2 coming up the field for Newton North. 2 steps over. 2 to 5. 5 in the center circle. He goes to the left to 11. 11 to the side. 11 to the side. It gets blocked by Isaac. That's Luca that clears it. That's 11 brings it back. That's Dimitri. Dimitri got hit. That's Luca poked to the head. Luca to Matt. Got poked away by 10. Brendan looks up. Brendan has the ball. Brendan cuts to his left. Brendan fakes. Brendan goes to his right. Brendan cuts back to his left. He's looking for help. He finds Ben Sanders. Ben Sanders sends it up the field. He's going to lose the ball. Brendan comes away with it. Brendan's in the middle of the field. Brendan sends it to Manuel's side on the other side. Just under 18 minutes left in the game. Manuel gets it in front to Jacques. 42 clears it to the left. That's 11 coming on the left. That's Dimitri on the run. 11 making a run. Cuts back to the other side of the field. 10 has it. 10 for Newton North. To the side, I think that's 13. 13 to 10. In the right corner, that's Mark's side. 10, he back heels it. He sets it into the box. It's Isaac that clears it with his left foot. That's Brendan on the ball. Brendan on his left foot. Brendan chips it ahead. He's trying to find Eric. Eric on the left sideline, and it goes out of bounds. 17-10 left in the second half. It's 2-1 Newton North. Throwing for Newton North, right at midfield. They lob it down the right side. It bounces to Mark. Mark off his head. Oh, that's a foul. Eric went up. He got hit by number 10. It's going to be a free kick for Brookline at the 40-yard line. 16:45 left in the second half. It's 2-1 Newton North. Ben Sander on the free kick. Ben Sander hits it up the field. This is that was brought down by Luca. Brendan has it. Brendan on his right foot. Brendan cuts to his left. He sends it to Jacques. Jacques got Brendan running in. He gets tackled away. That was Eric. Manuel sends it in the box. It's gonna bounce. 11 clears it to the middle. It's high in the air. It's toward Ben Sanders' side. Ben and five off his head. That's Isaac that played it up. It gets headed down the right sideline. Manuel clears it off the play out of bounds. Throwing for Brookline. Manuel down the left side. That was Eric. That's Brendan trying to get away. Got taken away. They're going down the right. That's 10 on the ball. 10 to the right. 10 gets cut away by Mark. Mark to Matt. Matt in front of the New North bench. Matt to the left. Matt has it on his right foot. Matt tries to send the wing. 2's going to come back. 3's going to clear it out of bounds. It looks like. No, he saved it. 10 has it. 10 turns. Sends it down the right side. One player making a run. Isaac clears it to the side. Manuel keeps it in bounds. Manuel turns on it. Manuel to Luca. Luca has it. Luca sends it to Mark. Mark to the other side of the field. Dimitri's going to clear it. Dimitri has it. Dimitri down the right side is being held. Dimitri got held. No call.
Let's go Tigers! Let's go Tigers!
It's going to be a throw-in for Brookline. Dimitri's coming out. Eric's coming in. It's going to be Eric, Jacques, Ben Kaplan up top. Brendan, Jacob, Matt in midfield. They throw it in down the side. 15 tries to get around. 4 has it down the side. 15 making a run. 15 making a run down the side. 15 gets cut by Isaac. It's out of bounds. It's going to be a throw for Newton North. Looks like 99 on the throw.
All he does is make out sad.
Diggy too. Diggy for getting smoked so much.
He just boxes Dylan McCullough. That's the kid.
99 on the throw. Toward the box. Zach's going to catch it in the box.
That's like
Zach down the side. He's got Jacob running down the right side. Jacob sends it to the left. He's trying to find Jacques. 3 off his head. Come on, Eric. 19 in the air. Jacob's under it. 4 brings it down. 5 brings it down with his foot. He comes back up the field. They call a foul. It's going to be a free kick for Newton North at about the 30. There was 13:10 left in the second half. It's 2-1 Newton North. 42 on his left foot, puts it up the field. That's Isaac off his head. It's coming to the side. Ben Sander on his right foot. He puts it up the field. 42's under it. 42 to the middle of the field. That's Matt. Matt off his right foot. Matt sends it to the side, and it goes out of bounds. Throw in for Brookline. There's 12:45 left in the second half. It's Jacob on the throw. Jacob to Eric. Eric turns to his right. Jacob, he goes to the side. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick. It's a goal kick for Newton North.
that's man, right?
Go Tigers!
What are you waiting for? 2 subs are coming in for. They're coming out for Newton North. Clock is running down. They stopped the clock actually. 12:05. Goalie boots it out for Newton North to midfield. That's Matt off his head. That's 3 off his head. Matt. They call the foul on Jacques.
People can't be angry.
Wait, where do you get
He's Harry! He's not that scary! People! We love you, people!
It's a free kick for Newton North, right at the 40-yard line. Left-footed free kick to the right side. Manuel was under it. It gets headed by the Newton player toward the end line, and it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick for Brookline. Sub is coming in the game. It's going to be Tom.
Scoreboard! Scoreboard!
Division 2, then they went to Division 1.
Tom is coming in the game for Mark.
That's why.
Zach on the goal kick for Brookline. Zach to Ben Sanders' side. Ben, he fans on it. That's Isaac that clears it with his left foot toward the Newton North bench. That's Brendan gets around the player. Brendan to Tom. Tom up the side. He's trying to find Jacques. Jacques making a run to the left side. He's going to save it inbound. Jacques turns. He gets around the defender. Jacques toward the box. 42 plays it away. Tom has it. Tom needs to clear it. Tom back to the top to Jacob. Jacob on his right foot. He shoots. Hits the defender. He goes in. Jacob on a deflection. 2-2. And he runs over to the Brookline crowd. Jacob on a deflection got past the Newton North goalie. 10-10 left in the second half. It's 2-2. Mark is coming back in the game. Wait. Jacob is down on this side of the field. Jacob is down on this side of the field. Looks like he cramped up. So we're going to see who's in the game now. It's going to be Jacques, Ben Kaplan, Eric up top, Jacob, Brendan, Matt in midfield. It's 2-2. 10 down the right side. It's going to bounce toward the corner. 99's back in the game. 99 crosses it. Here comes Zach. Zach's going to catch it. 15 is trying to have some interference here. Zach boots it over midfield. Gets headed down. That's Jacob's side. Manuel's going to get in front of the Newton North bench. He's on his left foot. He fakes. He goes down the side. He goes out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Brookline.
Come over here. You want to talk over here?
That's Matt on the throw. Matt down the left side. He gets poked away. That's Jacob off his head toward the middle of the field. Brendan's after it. Brendan poked it back. That's 17. Tried to get around Isaac. Tried to get cleared. Brendan has it. Brendan to his left. Brendan sends it back to Manuel. Manuel on the left side. Pokes it back to Brendan. Brendan to the middle of Matt. Matt. He's got Manuel making a run. Manuel over midfield. Past the Brookline bench. He finds Jacques. Jacques at the 40. Jacques turns on the ball. Jacques got Matt on the sideline. Matt to, that was Manuel. He tried to get a give and go. It got played out of bounds. Throwing for Brookline. Jacques going to take it. Jacques on the throw. Toward the box. It's toward the middle of the box. 12 off his, 3 off his head. That Jacques brings it down with his right foot. Jacques turns on it. Jacques sends it back to Manuel in front of the Brookline bench. And they say went out of bounds. Throwing for Newton North. 8:20 left in the second half. It's 2-2. Number 2 is going to take the throw for Newton North. 2 sends it up the side. That's Manuel, brings it down. They clear it to the other side. 8's on the ball. 8 on the side. 8 to the middle. That's Isaac in the air. That's Ben Sander in the air. Jacob clears it. 42 off his head. He nods it down. That's that's Jack. Almost got hit. Brendan tried to split 2 defenders. 10 comes away with it. 10 to the side to 8. 8 to the side. 8. The back heel goes out of bounds. 7:30 left in the second half. Ben Sander down the side to Eric. Eric gets hit. Throw in for Brookline. Eric on the throw. Eric trying to find Jacques. Jacques off his chest. Jacques turns. 4 players on him. Matt has the ball. Matt to his left. Matt to Ben Kaplan. Ben with Manuel on his left. That's Matt on the ball. Matt to the left corner. Matt tries to cut through. 10 has it. 10 to the wing. 2 has it. 2 for Newton North. 2 chips the middle to 17. 17 down the side. Manuel's going to shield it out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Brookline. 6:45 left in the second half. It's 2-2. It's going to be Brendan on the throw. Brendan down the left side. Over midfield. He's trying to find Jacques. 3 off his head. Out of bounds.
Go Tiger!
I think they call a foul on Jacques, so it's a free kick for Newton North. Right in front of the, you gotta move it back, right in front of the Brookline bench. 6:10 left in the second half. It's 2-2.
Let's go,
It's a free kick toward the top of the box. It bounces. Isaac clears it to the left. That was Eric that played it down. That's 10 on the ball for Newton North. Down the side to 99. 99 into the right corner. 99 chips the box. That's Zach. Is going to catch it. He tried to find 8 on the back post. Didn't get there. 5:30 left in the second half. It's 2-2. It bounces over midfield. Jacques under it. 3 off his head. 2 off his head. That's Jacques plays it to Ben Kaplan. He tried to find Eric at cut off. 5:18 left in the second half. 2-2. 42 on the ball for Newton North. He sends it down the left side. Isaac brings it down with his right foot, right to 17. Right to 7. He's being held. Jacob got held. No call. And it's out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Newton North. Sub is coming in the game for Newton North. 15 is back in the game. 12. Throws it toward the box. Isaac off his head. That's Eric off his head. Eric got hit in the back of the head. No call. 42 has it. 42 to the back post. That's Manuel. Offside is called. Offside is called.
Grayson is here solely.
4:15 left in the second half.
Dude, Diego's actually
It's going to be a free kick for Brookline.
Grayson's he's so like have you ever played soccer, Grayson?
Ben Sander on the free kick. 4 minutes left in the second half. Ben over midfield. Brendan's under it. It bounced over Eric. Brendan brings it down with his feet. Brendan pokes it ahead. 3 tries to poke it to the side. 15 to the other side. That's 5. 5 crosses midfield. Matt's on him. 5 tries to chip to the left. That's Zach's going to catch it.
This goalie is so far.
Zach to the left. It bounces toward Ben Kaplan. Ben Kaplan brings it down. Tries to get around number 2. That's Jacques on the ball. Jacques in front of the Brookline bench. Jacques tried to chip, got cut off by 99. 99 clears it up the right side. Zach is coming out. Toward the goal. Ben Sander clears it. Brendan's on this side. Brendan sends it to Jacob. Jacob to himself. Jacob over 10 is a handball. 3-10. 10 in the middle of the field. He sends it to 15. 15 on the left. Off the side of his foot. That's Isaac. Oh my God. 10 to the middle of the field. Brendan cuts it off. Brendan cuts it back. He tries to find Eric. Eric gets hit. It's a foul. It's a free kick. It's a free kick. They took a throw. That's Ben Kaplan on the run. Ben blocked it. 42 is after it. 12 is after it. Ben saves it to Jacques. Oh, almost a break. 42 has it. He sends it to his right, to number 2. 2 with Matt on him. Gets around him. 2 to the side. 99 has it. 99 chips in the box. That's 8. That's Mark on the ball. Mark gets blocked by 10. 10 to the right. He chips the box. 8 on the ground. He gets stopped by Zach. 10. It gets blocked again. Ben Sander clears it out. It bounces to midfield. Eric has it. They call a foul on Eric. We're just under 2 minutes left in the game. It's 2-2. There's just under 2 minutes left in the second half. 5 on the free kick. It's the most energy we've had any game this year. 5 on the free kick. 5 to the back post. Gets headed down by Brendan. Brendan gets hit. He's down on the ground, but he cleared it. They send it back to the goalie. They're giving Jacob a card. It's going to be a free kick for Newton North. They got to move it back.
Let's go, dudes!
Where are they moving the ball? It's like back there. It's at least 10 yards back. Well, under 2 minutes, it's 2-2. Free kick for Newton North at their own 40. 42 on the free kick. He puts it right down the middle. That's Luca off his head. 8 tried to get in front. That's Mark that cleared it. That's Eric. 12 on the throw. 12 toward the box. He's free. That was Luca that cleared it out of bounds. 12 on the throw for Newton North. 12 toward the box. That's 15 off his foot. They shoot it over the top. That was number 10 on his left foot. We're under 2 minutes. And that's it. That's the end of regulation. Game is 2-2. We're going to go to, I think we're going to sudden death.